All right, hey, it's Rob, and I know everyone said it couldn't be done, but I'm about to add a CD player to my Ford Maverick. All right, so as you can see, I'm a guy with a lot of CDs. I stopped counting years ago, but it's in the thousands, maybe 7,000, 8,000 discs by this point. So, you know, I've seen posts where people say, hey, does the Maverick have a CD player? And you always get the comments where people say, it's 2022, nothing has a CD player, or just, you know, put all your files on a thumb drive. And I've done that. I've got a little USB-C thumb drive here with a lot of files on it, but when you've got 7,000 or 8,000 discs, that's a lot of files. I don't even have a computer big enough, even if I wanted to rip all my CDs, and then I would have multiple thumb drives, and when I wanted to hear a particular CD, how would I know which thumb drive it was on? I would have to look through thumb drives, then I would have to go and scroll through menus and find the band I like and the album I want, and pull up that record and play them in order, etc. So, there's something to be said for just having the physical thing in your hand. And if I want to listen to this CD, I've got it right here. And I can just pop it into a player. The CD I have purchased, the player is called the TOOGOO, T-O-O-G-O-O from Walmart.
How about we just pass my stop, yeah.
$84 is what I paid for it. There's one on Amazon, but it's like 200 bucks. This was like an experiment for me, so I didn't want to have a $200 experiment. And honestly, they're probably all made in the same factory in Hong Kong or whatever. So your TOOGOO car player comes with this informative and illustrative manual, which tells you a lot of great information, like when a disc already exists in this product, forcible insertion of the second disc is prohibited. Really. Do not collide or drop the product. Resolvently, do not use above the rated conditions of various electrical parts. And because this product has been assembled and adjusted by professional methods, it cannot be disassembled or readjusted at will. All right, you actually have to schedule a time, I guess, to disassemble or readjust it. Anyway, be that as it may, I have, at least temporarily, found a spot for my TOOGOO player. And I've got it right here. As you can see, it's right there. Stuck up against like the bulkhead of the storage bin here. Now I've got to lift the cover if I want to put a disc in there, but that is just fine. I don't know, maybe it actually would clear. Yeah, it just barely misses. But no big deal that I gotta lift the cover to put a disc in and take it out. Now let's see it working. Let's see the thing in action. So I've disconnected my CarPlay, and I'm simply going to take the included USB. It is internal to the machine, meaning you can't add your own or anything, but it's a sufficient length to do what I need it to do. I'm going to pop it in here, and of course 50/50 says I got it the wrong way. There we are, and the machine is already resetting itself. So the disc player here is going to work the same way that your USB stick is going to work there. It'll have to index and see what's on the disc. It is basically just a USB drive, just like your thumb drive there. That is going to interact with Apple CarPlay. So it seems to be working fine vertically. Disc goes in like so. We'll look at our screen, and you're going to see in a minute it's going to say that it is indexing the disc. There's only 4 songs on there because it is my own disc. It's my own music that I'm playing, so I don't have to worry about copyright stuff. And here it is. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, wherever fine music is sold. So we should be good to go. If it's already indexed, we're going to go to sources. We're going to go to audio, and I'm going to have the volume down for a second so I can talk. But basically, there you go. I've already previously played it, so it probably remembered where the disc was and started it from track 3. Let's see, we're gonna start it from track 1 here. And this is what you get. So you get the play bar that shows you where you are at. You get a pause button, which I have found out, oh, well, look, it did work. When I was trying to make this video earlier, I paused it and it did nothing. But I guess you just have to take a second. So there we are. It's playing. I'm gonna pause it right there. Rewind it, or move to the next track. You've got the play bar here that you can slide and select a section on the disc, which is nice. If I browse here, it's going to just give me the list of songs that are on here, no names or anything. It looks like, it looks like you should be able to have an image there, but maybe because it's my own disc, there's nothing there. I'm not sure if a store-bought disc will show you the album cover. We're gonna pause that again, go back, and let's see it play some music. Here we go.
But it all comes out the same, and it's all about you.
All right, so I have clearly proven that this CD player is working, and it'll even work, it'll even work with your steering controls here. I'm gonna switch the track, I'm gonna go back, there it goes. It takes a second. The response is not like a, obviously an OEM CD player or whatever, but it is in fact working with the steering controls and the selector, and there you go, it'll just play. All right, so pretty simple to install, pretty simple to use. The reviews say sometimes that, random discs may not play in this player, although if we're used to our Maverick stereos, we're used to things not working 100% of the time, so maybe that's just par for the course. But as of now, my little TOOGOO player, where is it? There it is down there. Seems to be doing okay. Initial impressions are that it is basically doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just taking the place of a thumb drive and letting you play your old CDs. And again, people make fun of you. They say, get with the program. It's 2022, we're living in the future. We don't, use physical media anymore, but lots of us still own CDs. Lots of us just have the urge to hear a certain album at a certain time, just to grab it off the shelf and put it in there. I don't know. I think, there's still something to be said for owning CD players. Plus, they sound better. Your ripped files or whatever, I don't care, what format or whatever you put them in, CD's still gonna, on balance, just sound a little better. And we all know with our base Maverick systems, we need all the help we can get. So, all right, there we go. We've got a CD player working in the Maverick. I will do an update and let you know how it is working as the weeks and months go by. But so far, for 85 bucks, I'm pretty happy. All right, till next time.